Can you guys believe I still have this jumper? My honorary big sister jumper, like 3, 4, 5 years ago? Let's check. 3 years ago. Madness! I get asked a lot of questions on a daily basis. There are some that I love to answer, there are some that I can't answer, and then every now and again, there's a gem. There's a gem of a question that is just brilliant. It'll be a question that I've never been asked or never even thought about the answer to before, and it really challenges me to think about why I've done something or why I've made certain decisions, and I love that. I was asked one such question at my book event for On the Other Side in Birmingham at the Glee Club. Now, I didn't get the name of the girl who asked this question, but I'm hoping and praying that she watches this video so that she'll comment below and say, "It was me, it was me." For those of you that don't know, my book, On the Other Side, whilst categorised as women's fiction, comes under a sort of subheading called magical realism. This is simply when you just put magic in a real world, real life setting. There will be no spoilers about the book within this video if you haven't had the chance to read it yet, but the brilliant question that this wonderful girl asked me was, how did I decide at what points within the book that magic was going to make an appearance? I'd never been asked this question before, and it was something that I hadn't really thought about. Of course, I knew why I had put magic at certain points in my book, but I hadn't thought about it in such stark terms, and I didn't have a succinct answer prepared. But when I'm asked a question about my work that I really have to think about and it challenges me in such a creative way, I love it, I just love it. So when this girl asked me this question, I could have kissed her. And I kind of surprised myself that I was able to think that quickly and give her a coherent answer that actually made some kind of sense. But I've come away from that event and I've had lots of time to think about it, and now I wanted to talk about it in a video. Long-winded intro over, yeah. I realised that I had put magical moments within my story in the same places that I would have put songs had it been a musical. Victor Hugo, the author of The Hunchback of Notre Dame and Les Miserables, he once said that music expresses that which cannot be put into words and that which cannot remain silent. A lot of people think that a bunch of songs are written for a musical and then they're spaced out willy-nilly here and there, evenly spaced sort of 10 minutes apart so that a scene can be placed in between them, but they don't really serve much purpose. But it's so much more than that. Every time a song appears in a good musical, it's because words just can't convey that emotion anymore. Words just won't do. It's got to a point where 1 or 2 lines of dialogue just won't carry the weight of what that character is trying to do or say to the audience. It's like when you're having an argument with someone and you're getting angrier and angrier and angrier until the point where you just find yourself shouting. The character just keeps feeling and feeling and feeling until words just won't do anymore and they just have to sing it. And I made the discovery at my book event in Birmingham when that woman asked me that question that I'd kind of done the same with magic within On the Other Side. Every time a character's heart breaks, or they find themselves at the end of their tether, or they have a pivotal decision to make within the story, magic appears. And that wasn't a conscious decision whilst I was writing the book, but I think musicals have had such a big impact on my life, and my experience of writing a musical has now influenced the way that I write stories in general, and I just find that really, really interesting. The new book that I'm working on right now sort of has an undertone of magic. I say undertone, it's quite a big part of the story, but it has magic running the whole way through it this time, whereas On the Other Side there were very sort of distinct moments when magic made an appearance. But because On the Other Side was my debut novel, I just found it really interesting when I discovered that I'd sort of structured it the same as writing a musical. So thank you so much to that girl who asked me that question, because it really made me think about something I definitely had an answer for but didn't realise I had an answer for, and I just love that. I love questions like that, and I love moments of discovery like that within the realms of creativity and of course within the realms of magic. So thank you very much, and hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, I'm so good at signing off videos. It's been 5 years, Fletcher. Come on.